Hi guys! Welcome back to our another episode, and for today, we have with our CEOs and of course with our operation manager and the two hardworking employee here in Rank Fortress. So before that, I assume that you already know who is this guys. Sorry guys. We have our Sir William here, Ma'am Rowana, our operation manager, Sir Lynn, our from technical SEO, Easy, and Ryan Parahito, the team leader of Off-Page. You all know them because you already watched the podcast, right? So for today, we have a little chit-chat going on today. So before I ask questions, I wanted to ask all of you, how's your 2025 so far? Let's start with Ryan.
My 2025 is good and blessed because with new environment, new place to work, and I am grateful toward our bosses because they really did their part as boss, and we really appreciate everything that they done to us and really see how hardworking they are for us to have a work. So that's it. I'm grateful for this year 2025.
So, I started my 2025 being so blessed, being a part of this team, or let's just say this family, is just a heartwarming kay diri ra ka makita sa bana. You're welcome and you're appreciated in so many ways. And that's all, grabe. Grateful beyond grateful.
Yeah. How about Sir Lynn? How's your 2025 so far?
My
Dako siya. Dako siya.
25 days still, second month of the year, but I can say I already fulfilled some of my goals. Parents, yes. Yeah,
Hilak sa
blessed.
pleasure.
Yeah, this is super blessed, and I'm grateful
Yes.
to being part of John's family and the Rank Purchase.
How about Ma'am Weng?
My 2025 is amazing. With you guys, I feel so like we have an extended family. It's
Yes.
like a lot of extended family that we love you all guys. And I'm always saying that this house is your home. Kay naamo diri, it feels like really a home.
Yes.
Before it was really quiet, this house.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
Because only like Len going to work, William is busy in his work, just me, Lailai, Isaiah, and Lalai doing their homework every day. So my mom is watching TV in her room. It's just literally just me walking around. Nothing. It's really, really. Party king may awa dyan sa balay before. Like, mo ato na lang ka manghinuktok sa dagat. Sorry,
Oo.
if there's no Netflix, serious, it's so boring. Nahurot na siguro na akong salida sa Netflix. And we have two helpers with us that I'm also so grateful with them. Like Ate Nelly's been with us for like almost 8 years naman siguro. I can't remember, but she's been with us for like the longest. And Daisy, I'm so grateful as well. And then we have the Pagadian team that also always helping us. If we call them just one call away, they're always here to help us, and I'm really grateful also. And with you guys, like Easy, help us as well when we call them. And Ryan, always the smiley the handsome. I think he's the Prince Charming. Huh?
Yeah, Prince Charming.
The heartthrob. Oh,
The heartthrob in Rank Fortress. RF heartthrob.
And I'm so grateful, and my husband is always there for me. And so kad nagbalhin ta diri sa RF, I think I feel so like it's beyond blessed. To be
Yes,
honest. Yeah,
that's true.
beyond blessed. I feel like ang mga staff karon, they're just like murag dugay na kay mo sa amo.
Yeah.
I feel like murag bago lang man no, pero murag dugay na gyud kaayo.
Actually, ma'am, tomorrow.
Even ang mga bago like the night shift, like sila,
Yes.
feel nila nga murag dugay na.
Yeah.
Pag di na mo ma-feel dito
Yes,
mga bago
sino.
sila. That's how really the environment here. I'm so grateful, especially yun sa pagpalakad ni Miss Serlin D.I. ni
Habit.
which is she's really strict, or he or she. He is strict. Let's just say he, because it's Serlin. So yeah, and but she really have a good heart, a big heart.
That's
And
true.
I'm so grateful with her. She's been with us almost 5 years. And with my husband, that always there for me and love me every day. Even usahay, maglagot na ko kay nasubraan na. Like, said, oh my God, your voice, lovely and busting are outside.
Actually, we're not just 2, we're 5.
Did you hear her singing something?
We hear Sir screaming.
Like, Lord, but my husband is always there for me, and he loves me so much, and I love him too. And so far that was it's a big achievement this 2025, and we're looking forward for more.
Yes.
Inshallah. And love you.
So
How's your 2025?
my 2025 is amazing. I'm highly blessed and highly favored.
I'm so worried though. I didn't have a canteen there, and I
Linlin don't ever stop
cannot
working.
achieve.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
Losing weight.
No. As I was on the phone with my doctor last night and said the problem is now, like last night I was up from 9 until like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So no exercise, then I get up, like I didn't get up until 1 p.m. And then therefore not exercise, and then, oh, I'm hungry. Look at those wonderful snacks, Lynn. It's like me and Lynn are never going to eat. We're going to get bigger and bigger. Jokingly told him we're gonna open up a franchise Krispy King.
Manawagan din mi sa tagiya sa
Crispy King. Baka naman. Baka naman.
Sponsor kay grabe na gyud. Every week pila ka bakit mo mapalit sa Krispy King ba? Yeah. Hopefully makadungog ang tagiya sa Krispy King.
Eric, Eric,
Speaking, baka naman.
Baka naman.
And
But yeah, I'm super grateful. I tell people all the time, you know, that I'm thankful for the team. They're like family. I feel like I can say family again instead of being like it's just staff, you know, because of everything we've been through and seeing the people that are still with us, even from Pagadian team, Atinelli, Daisy, your mom, I have to drag out of the room, but like she won't come out unless you come to her. So I come to her room every morning. Now she says thank you. But everybody's a family. And before, this down here was real quiet because we had nobody down here. And now I don't have to worry if I go to Manila. She'd be like, "It's so boring." Now I'd be like, "It's not boring. Go away." You know, delete na. Go. But yeah, I'm thankful for everybody.
And of course, I'm so thankful with Miss Lovely kay wala mi ga-expect na maabot sa diri. It's really, yeah. Siya mo'y nagpabigo og samot diri sa sulod sa RF. Like, before, maulaw ang mga staff mo expose sa camera. Pero karon
Natap na sila sa kabaga sa
Y'all are
kawayo.
gonna be forced into it.
Like karon murag nahinay-hinay sila gawa sa ilang mga ano. How
Sila nagari usahay mo ingon, walay TikTok lab.
Yeah, which is really funny, yeah.
Yeah, because even when Nesato, I'm looking back, I was actually telling MJ in the private training or private group this morning, I said, you know, just listen to whoever your mentor is, in this case, MJ. I said, because you never know what'll happen. And it's shared with our story. It's like we came, I said, come here and you didn't have nothing and you don't have work. And so imagine a foreigner coming here, don't have anything, and said, now look where we're at. So just learn to listen because God can do it. It's like even with Lovely, she wrote me, and at first I almost deleted it. Normally I just go delete because I get so many people that want work, and I just go,
It's true.
check it out, and just be honest with you. Most people in the Philippines, when they're in the pageants, they're bayok. So I said, let me see, is this really a woman? Is this really a woman? Besting knows this, correct, Besting? And I said, let me look. And I went looking. I said, I'm not sure. She's got lots of makeup on. And I said, let me see if she went live. And then she went live. Oh, yes, this is a woman. And then I wrote,
That?
huh?
Why is that?
Because most of them are usually, if they're like, you know, they do pageants and stuff, they're bayok.
Misconception.
So I wanted to see. And then seeing she did live, and I said, okay, it's a woman. And then I said, send me your resume, your CV.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
So she sent me her resume, and then I was like, we really don't need anybody, but I'm interested because your resume. But I was like, why do you want to work for us when you have all this experience,
Yeah, yeah.
and so then, with doing, you have state like Greta. If you don't know Greta,
I know Ate Greta.
I originally was going to hire Greta as my personal assistant.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Because I like Greta, but then her partner won't let her work for me. Because he's a jealous man, which I understand. He wants to protect his beautiful Greta. So she didn't work for me. I had someone else work for me at the time. But then when you came in, that's what told him, I said, give it a shot and see. And I said, tell him, you never know what happens. God opened up doors. You never know what it could be. And a lot of times we just say no. Like you ever see the stories, I know you probably have, Ryan, where it's like, a homeless guy you meet and then find out later on, they tell you it was actually an angel and stuff. I've had, like, when I came to the Philippines, the sorry store, the guy that picked me up and the guy that actually took me to the hotel room don't exist no more. Can't contact them.
Whoa.
So I was like, for me, that was like, I said, either God directed me or something. But it's like, I tell people all the time, I definitely believe in those things. So. And we are definitely blessed with everybody. We love everybody, tell everybody all the time. So they're like family to us.
Yeah.
They're all your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said, you told me I didn't give you children. I got 80 children. You got plenty of children.
Different personalities.
All types of personalities.
All types of personalities.
Some are quiet, some are not. Some are belt, some are tomboys.
Yeah, but they're
Some are short, some are named Little Kim. Some are Nicki Minaj.
yeah.
All of them. So you got EC, got Heartbreak Kid over here. Got Christians, Catholics, Muslims, all of them.
Yeah,
So
it's mixed. Yeah.
yep, that's really it.
Yeah.
And even besting. I remember when we took besting, we sent besting and Linda C. Darbs for content. So my goal with them was to start doing content. So
It become like this now.
Besting goes with me usually when I travel. His job is have the camera and walk around, follow me, and take pictures. Except in the casino, he almost got kicked out. He did it twice. He kept trying to be sneaky, and I said, "You can't do that in the
Even
casino.
with phone
You could take the phone like this. They have
camera.
cameras
Different
everywhere. They
CCTVs.
see
The
you,
security will come.
and they know, are you trying to cheat? Or are you trying to do something you're not supposed to be doing?"
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think it might. Yep.
Speaking of staff, how do you ensure that all of your staff feel heard and valued? What are the methods, do you use to gather employees' feedback like that?
So the biggest one that you're supposed to use, like besides me, I know Lynn and talk about it. There are people that will open up to Lynn that won't open up to me. There are BB people that open up to Ryan that won't open up to me. Like, for instance, I tell even our team leaders. So when I was in high school, so imagine you're Ryan, this is open up for him. Whenever I used to be Pentecostal, I'd lay hands on people, spoken tongues, drunk in the Holy Spirit, all that type of stuff. And we did that in the high school because I was the Bible club president. And people come out in the hallway and stuff and, same like they were in church or whatever. But then the people that would pick on me, when they needed something, I'm the same person they came to. 'Cause I was a Bible thumper or whatever. And, but the biggest skill that most people don't have, and I talk about all the time, is communication and being open. Now, there are some people, no matter what, you can't make a horse drink the water. I can only direct you. I can only guide you. I can only tell you, what to do, what not to do. I can only try to help you, but I can't force you. Like a coach, even a father, a mother, we've talked about this before, is like, I can only guide you. That's all I can do. I can only be there for you when you need me. But I can't do it for you. I can't make you see the truth. I can't make you change or anything like that. And then there are people, when they come up to you, I constantly, it's like, we read in books I'm reading, a lot of them, like How to Win Friends, Influence People, and some of his other books, is you got to show interest in people. Like you show interest in people, open up, talk to them. Like I talked to Ryan about what I've been through and stuff that I've talked about, or mistakes I've made and things I've went through. It's a matter of showing people your human side. Like I don't want to appear quote unquote perfect or anything like that. And if you can appear that they can get comfortable with you, then they'll.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
Open up to you. The big one that I learned, and I've read this too, is people won't open up to you if they can't trust you.
Yeah.
If they don't feel they can trust you, they're scared to open up to you. What if this person judges me? What if they jump on me or whatever? And then therefore they can't trust you, therefore they won't open up to you. You know, you haven't earned that trust sometimes. Sometimes you got to earn it. And then once you've earned it, then they'll open up. Like one case with, I know with Lynn, he got one of our staff named Geraldine to open up. Geraldine, which works at night shift, used to be really quiet. Ryan can tell you, but we used to be really quiet, didn't talk much. Most of the people thought she was a real,
Freak.
you know what?
Grumpy back then, right?
And
she
yeah.
really looks grumpy back then, Geraldine, right?
And now Lynn is the one that went to her and kind of started opening her up. And then Lynn got her to open up and then found out some of her past and what she had been through and her hurts and stuff like that. Even when he did meditation last night, she just started crying.
Yeah, I'm really proud with Geraldine.
And one of the other staff members that they used to bump heads with, now they hug each other and smile, and Reynold and her get along. But that was,
Hug each other.
but that happened because of Lynn, and Lynn has leadership abilities and stuff. And, you know.
Yeah,
So.
and also I think what we did here in the office is we have the feedback box where if they don't want to express or ever, like the anonymous message.
Yes.
You know, where we can hear them like that, and also like talk to them one-on-one. That's what we did. Yeah, so.
So, Sirlene, how was the feeling when you are talking with Geraldine about and hearing all about her past? Because we are so emotional, diba, Sat? So, we have this empathy. So, what?
Though I experience
What? She's
what
experienced.
she's been through before. Yeah, I step in. It's not easy. First love, first break, and she never tried it. And also for family, her father is, we can say, not a good father, and she's scared to fall in love, and she's scared to have a family like she has
a wall.
Yeah, she has a one. Oh, she always separated herself. That's why I told her, don't separate yourself. Don't think negative that everyone around you doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Because that's what she did.
Yeah.
And then that's why I didn't give up.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Yeah. And
Yes.
even I told her, just remove that wall.
Yeah.
If you have that wall with you, then it's really hard to, to talk to you, to understand you. And then I can really tell now
Yes.
that she's really
Sir
She told
MJ, he
me-
talks about that too. It's like, well, when we talk about in meditation, is your thoughts. Everything starts in your thoughts and the way you think. And then what happens is based upon what you think, you actually start having certain emotions. And your emotions are your behavior. And then your behavior affects your actions. So your actions, when I start thinking, well, no one likes me, then I start feeling sad and depressed and distant, and then I start acting distant, and then I start putting up walls and not trusting people and stuff. But if you actually, this is when we talk about change the way you think, the reason why if you're getting emotional, it's usually, it has nothing to do with nobody, what they did or anything. It has to do with you, and how you're taking something, you know, versus what reality is.
Having a hard time to change, but she made it.
Yeah.
She did not give up.
Actually, I didn't notice that in Mom Geraldine when I first came here in this company, because she is smiling like she's cheerful for me. It's just for me. So when I heard that story, I was like, huh?
I think everyone knew about Geraldine back then, right? That she really did fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why we put her in that position, so she can feel valued, right? I think before she really distanced herself. Now she's like, he said, oh, I have to treat the team that trained for the something, and then she bought a lot of food and then gave it to them. Like it feels like she's a leader now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, I talked to her when we are doing the interview with Sir Buen, her and the assistant project manager in night shift. She told us that now she's slowly accepting herself, like love herself, slowly breaking that wall in herself. And I really think that she is a good leader and a good person. And she taught me a lot that hindi ko kailangan.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
Paspasan nimo ang imo healing process.
Yeah.
Diba? So,
That's why
okay.
we call them a process.
Yes, because it's a process.
Yeah.
So, this question is for Easy and Ryan. Kamo, as a staff, maglisod ba mo na mag-open up, say, do like our operation manager, our CEOs, maglisod ba mo pag-open up if naamoy mga issue, di lang sa work, sa family or sa personal issue, like maglisod ba mo kay kabalo ko natay mga different na mga giagihan na dili na to kaya isulti gani sa lain tao, pero gusto na to isulti. What if musulti ka ako kan Sirlene? Actually, I have this you remember, sir, when I chatted you last week or last week ako, Sirlene, na ako'y iingon. But then, ayaw na kan. I have that, scenario. wala na ka na ako gisulti because I think that kaya naman siguro na ako. But when I go home, dili ba siya na ako kaya. Like, I cried. Like that. So, naapod mo yung mga ingana na situation dere. Lisod ba mag-open up sa CEO nato or sa mga leaders? And why?
For me, dili ra bagan because they are CEO, but because dili sa ako usual ka jud na open up sa tao gani kay because when I do that, it's really direct to God in the prayer, in the form of prayer. All the things na akong sinati, all the pain na ako ma-encounter, I always direct it to God. So I'm not used to it na istorya sa tao. Kaya because I have that assurance when I talk it to God, there's a comfort na ako ma-receive. So I think that's enough for me. But if there's something, of course, I can because they are good person and they already established a trust here. But because I am used to talk to directly to God, so that's it.
It's kind of the same thing I've said before. I've told her, I said, the thing is you always have God to talk to. I said, so usually I don't go to people about my problems. That's why I don't get emotional most of the time. I said, because I go directly to God. Because I know people are not, they can only understand so much. It's all they can understand, but God can understand all of it. He's like, so I don't really talk to people about issues or pain or anything like that, but sometimes I will just to show them it's like I'm still human just like everybody else. So yeah.
Financial problem. Financial problem. You have to talk to people.
So for me, I dili man lang na lisod mag-open up ila sir and ma'am. It's just and bisan sa mga leaders it's just naanad ako sa ko self na di sabi na ikum ko pero lang pa if hatagang ka na challenge mong good sa life, enjoy mo certain challenges sa life, dili dyan hatag sa mo if dili nimo kaya. So hindi amo ray ako mindset kay
I think mo disagree ako sometimes sa ingana na statement. Kaya ako as a breadwinner and independent, nagkaagi ako na daily ako asad anad mo open up sa ako family and friends. There are times na I wanted to, like when I chatted Serlene, but I gipog nga na ako kasi ako kaya ra siguro na ako yun eh. But then when I go home, dili ba siya na ako kaya. So I beg to disagree with that. Because bisan independent ta or isog ta na pagkatao, there are times bisan i-deny nato sa ato kaugalingon, there are times na we need ka jud someone na mahistoryahan nato. Bisan moingon kita, we don't want comfort from other people because sanay ta or like isog ta kaya nato yun eh. Pero in the reality, dili jud na to kaya. That's why
actually pag ako patuhuman na ako is ingana nanad sa bako actually nga save kay I've been through a lot, grabe, and I don't know, nobody knows yali directly, even pinaka-closest na Lorenzo. But actually pag di na siya nakaya, madul man ako kay no man is an island. So
that's right. No one stands alone.
we need someone na makuan. So if grabe na gajud kabugat na.
Depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation.
Pero sa makabuang yun.
about that, it's really about that.
It's really hard to open up, to be honest. And my husband knows that. When I have something, I'll just go in my room and soak myself in a room, and I cried out loud. I lock the door and just like scream inside.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
but no one knows. Like I just want to let it go, and then I'll feel better. Yeah.
So for you, what is a good listener? I mean, when it's the right time to listen and when it's the right time to speak.
Huh? That's
She's talking
kind
to
of
you.
hard to me. I think you have to answer that one.
Me answer. So
Yeah.
when's a good time to listen? When is a good time
Time
to
to
speak?
speak.
God gave you 2 ears, 1 mouth. So it's better to listen than it is to speak. And there's a difference between hearing and listening. There's a difference the same way. There's a difference. And I've talked to her about this too a lot. Is like there's a difference between talking with somebody and talking at somebody. Most couples talk at their husband, not with their husband, or talk at their wife, not with their wife, talk at their kids, not with their kids. Because talking with means coming from a place of understanding how they feel versus just how you feel. And that's where most people really screw up relationships, is because they're always thinking, like, if I'm listening, they're always thinking about what are they going to say. They're not actually listening. You're just ready to tell someone your side. You're consumed with yourself.
That's true.
And listening is more, what do they got to say? I tell people, all the time, even in sales calls, just ask someone a question, shut up and listen. And they're going to tell you about themselves, what their problems are, what their goals are. And then you can use that to know how to talk to them and how to solve an issue and how you can help them, or can you help them. So it's always a good time to listen, not so much speak.
Yeah.
Talk was it, even in our religion, one of the things it says, if you knew what I knew, you would cry much and laugh little, and you would talk little, so people spend too much time talking rather than listening. And if you spend time watching people, you can see what someone's intent is a lot of times if you actually just open up your eyes and ears, and you'll notice things. And sometimes we just ignore those things, but it's always a good time to listen. Do more listening than you do talking.
Yeah. There are no bleeding, sir. So, for this question is, in what ways do you celebrate the achievements of your employees and staff and encourage collaboration across departments? You.
We did a lot.
Okay, I repeat the question. In what ways do you celebrate team achievements and encourage collaboration across departments?
Yeah, this is based on what happened and what we experienced.
Yes.
Even though before RF is just a client, before, if we heard some client saying good feedback, we will say it in front. I hope Ryan and Issy witness this, that we will call the person at the center and we say, we are proud of you, and we do clap. And beside
Okay.
that, we do celebrate. Our CEOs provide funds for the food, we celebrate together, eat together. And yeah, that's it. They feel valued. They feel valued because everyone's celebrating for her or his success.
Or
Yes.
achievements.
And then sometimes too, because we'll have clients that say how good of a job they did. I said, better than that. I said, can you send a short little testimonial? And the clients just do that. Or, they like fried chicken.
Yeah.
And so order some Krispy King. And then clients will sometimes just send a bonus or whatever to order Krispy King or snacks and stuff like that. And so we always try to recognize when it's one person or the whole team, or call them out and congratulate them and that sort of thing. So
Yeah. Sometimes when they message me, oh, then there's a delivery, there's a food, there's a
Yeah.
It's just a bread, a simple
That random day
we
like
give
that.
it to the staff. The
Yes.
the smell, it's
Yeah, like here in
They're very
RF.
happy.
Yeah, here in RF, small wins, big wins, we always celebrate that.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, like even just little here and there, but you see everyone is happy. It makes me so happy as well. Even just like, oh, they have training, let's just give them a little bit of snacks.
Yes.
You see their smile, it makes me like, this is what I want,
Mm.
you know? Yeah, small or big wins or small wins we always do together. Like just thinking almost the employee of the month when we does the
Yes.
employee of the month. It's so fun. When we have a new staff, I want to see them like
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
you know,
Dancing.
dancing to show their talent,
Talent.
whatever they have, and it's really fun. Like this is really the culture that we really want
Yes.
to have here. Yeah, it's really fun here in Rock Fortress, to be honest. I don't think we did this. It's just because of y'all. You know?
Yes.
We cannot really do this with ourselves, to be honest. But because of y'all's, help and everything, like. Our collaboration is so good. Like
Yes.
it's more than a relationship, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really happy. Before I go to bed, I'm so grateful with everyone that we have here, to be honest. And I'm so excited. It's coming Friday. It's also about the end of the month, and I was thinking about like grilling. Really early, I was thinking. Maybe we can do like the night shift, can come early and you do the grill
Yeah.
vanilla or the
Yes,
barbecue,
yes.
something like that. It's not always a crispy king. I'm like, are you not tired?
No.
I said, Lord.
We're going to kick you out.
Serious, like earlier after I took a shower, I said I was thinking about talk to the night chef and doing some
You okay?
grilling and stuff. Serious, it's fun. But yeah.
I think
Don't worry, Lynn. I'll still order Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
I think Sirlin will be the next operation manager in Crispy King.
And even like their birthdays,
Yes.
is on a weekend and they're not here working. We celebrate with them even a little bit things. At least we gathered and I love it. I really love
So
it.
like we don't do like before at the other business, it'd be at the end of the month you do everybody's birthday.
Yeah.
The problem with that is like, for instance, men usually deal with this, not so much women. In Christmas time in the States, men usually get a couple of things: socks, underwear, a wallet, cologne. There's no real
That's
thought
it.
put into it.
Yeah.
It's not, I wonder what Lovely likes, or what does Ryan actually like?
Yeah.
What would mean a lot to him. And then so for us, I want to, when is their birthday? I literally have on my calendar everybody's birthday. And I know if it's on the weekend, I even write them, even though they're not here, happy birthday. And then I tell them, say, we're going to celebrate when you come in on Monday. And then we get the cake for them and do it then together as a family team thing. To show them that they matter. It's not just about SEO and what they do. It's learning to appreciate the person, not just for what they can give you.
Yeah. We have also planned for those. We have women getting pregnant. We have
Mm.
plans also for doing baby shower.
Yeah!
Even though I will get
I think we
pregnant,
already
but I'm excited.
Me
And
too.
For her to celebrate,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited with that. So,
Yeah.
Roseanne,
Be ready.
first. Ay, the second. Although we did not do baby shower to Ate Jade, but the RF, the mom way answer will
Yeah,
do some stuff.
some stops
Yeah.
for baby.
Yeah, and I
It's a
think
big
also with Noji, a little things, but it makes them, they feel valued.
Yes.
The Rang Fortress family are always here. Think about them. But yeah, hopefully also the team will feel how we really really appreciated everything you share with
Yeah, what's
us.
the best for that is the rank fortress or the company not think about the employee. They think about the family of it.
Yes. That's very true. And we are very grateful for all of that. Without a power couple, our Sirlene, and then our leaders, dili na mo si Jama siguro ma-adapt sa mo self. Diba? Siyempre, na-adjud na sa leader. It's because of the leaders, Jude.
Yeah, the environment we created here at rank fortress is so healthy and non-toxic environment. Every day I feel excited even though I go to work at night with the RF.
Yes.
I always been excited to wake up and see you guys.
It feels like you're not working.
Yeah.
It was a very nice place.
Yeah, very nice, very healthy.
Enchanted.
Enchanted. Kinkantad yaman eh.
I really love it. Like before I woke up, I just, I don't put stuff on my face. Like now I think, being with this young woman, I don't feel like I look like native. I wanna feel
She's always telling me, she's like,
I don't wanna
she's
feel like I'm Lola. just
making
think
her
I'm already
stuff,
Lola.
doing makeup and stuff.
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
says, "Am I beautiful to you?"
I'm surrounded with young women
All
here.
them young women down there, you better not look at them.
But it helps, boost your
Confidence.
Confidence, yeah. Before woke up, sit in the living room, do nothing. Like now.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
I'm excited to come
Yes.
to everybody, and everyone is happy and smiling. It really helps everyone, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of everyone, for Easy and Ryan, giunsa ni unsa may ways para kanang ma-close ni ijo friends diri sa work, ijo workmates kay di mo na to malikaya no sahay na ma-high blood tagamay sa ato kauban, pero giunsa man ni pagkuan handle. Like unsa para sa ijo para ma-healthy ijo ato workplace. Kay syempre healthy ato workplace is because of our leaders. How about us?
Ayun sa nato. For me lang pa, while working, di agad pure work. Inclusive nato dyan mga joke-joke gamay sa ila. Sa amo na area. Dili istorya na joke. Picture, tagibuan ka picture mga binuwa. Mga binuwa.
I don't know if Do you know this? They have AOD sad.
It's become emoji.
The faces, they will change the...
That's so funny.
They will change, example, Catriona. They will change the face of Catriona to easy like that. And they are good in editing and graphic.
That's like
yeah.
they did
I was surprised.
where when y'all did the gifts and stuff. Y'all did
Yes,
the one
like that.
where it's all y'all's heads on it. It says,
Yes, sir.
whenever you have a problem, look at us. Says your kids.
Actually, that is our get to go if like a whole day stress.
Yes.
Then if makita niyo mo na yung ato, actually nag-upgrade na dili na picture
Yeah,
video.
video na.
Video na sa...
So, video na.
Sir, ang focus na diri ang pagbabago.
Yes.
I think,
Ria.
I think even myself, that is something na
Yeah.
yung guys na kailangan sab na ko i-adapt sa tinuod lang. I think there is sad naman yung mga pamilya nga na yung mga something problem that no mag-feel mo mga ilang open like is cleaning na open na something about siya husband kaya na-feel na mo na siya something so di ba tawag na mo siya then auto na-feel na mo ngayon na NTI so at least nakabalitan niyo sa mga tao sa iya like it feels like it's not just a workplace to be honest.
Yeah.
It's
Ingon ni Serban, it's a family.
yeah.
It's home.
I think it's more than that. I think everyone in this house has a purpose.
Yo.
Yeah.
I think...
Serious. Like
I think i-gather ni Lord
Yeah.
tanan diri ah.
Yeah. 3 in 1. Yeah. Serious. Like after nigulit ninyo sa inyong balay, I think you can also, you can share whatever we have
Yes.
here. Like daghan pa jud ato unsa na nila mag-build og
Basin mo yun! Basin mo loob yun! Basin na yun!
Order sa shopping nga. Sing-sing mo kapang kwenta. Na diha nang
Basin mo yun si ma'am na! Basin og ma-ID na i-distribute! Nanagit sa sing-sing!
gawas na to ba na ano?
Yes.
Yes.
Hindi man naman ligayan ato man yun ma-mention sa gawas. Even if na ako'y katawag na mention sa gawas.
Yeah.
It really helps someone. Yeah.
Maka-proud ang rang fortress. O,
Yo.
di mong magpalundre ko. Unsa ibutan sa resibo rang fortress?
Diha ka nagtrabaho. Rough for dress!
It's not the wrong purpose. I said, maka-proud ang mga tao nga naa dito.
Yeah.
Nga naa sa wrong purpose. Kay kita jud tanan naa jud tay purpose diri why.
Feeling ko
Yes.
kay gigather jud tatanan diri ah.
Yeah, I think everyone here na ay mga pinagdadaan.
Naajud, wala pa
I
na...
think everyone.
Wala lang
Yeah,
jud.
RF is protected by God. Mano makaingon
Yo.
ko. Kay na someone nga plan to do something bad to us, makabalo dayon me and we're prepared.
Wow.
Like, naadjud tanan di pinagdadaan.
Yes.
Wala sa time sa to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yes.
Like, I never know easy na.
Me too.
Oo, grabe
We're
ka.
close but I don't know that.
Like happy, like
Yes.
nothing. I know he come from also a wealthy family and that, pero no, we don't know.
Naadjud siya.
Yeah.
Yeah, as he mentioned nga,
Yeah.
she's been through a lot sad. What's sa takabalo?
Yeah.
No. And then he become emotional. So,
Yeah. We're really proud of everyone here.
Yeah.
wala is na kanay. Gutom ba masig storya?
Crispy King. Crispy King. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm so
for
excited
Friday.
too.
Yeah.
Anything else, love? I think
Wala na. Yeah. Bye guys. Thank
Mura
you
to.
so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for
Be part of our
listening
family.
and
Cheers.
for viewing, for watching. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
And I hope jud na mga nakuha na knowledge or na kuan. Na-inspire ka mo.
Yes.
And na-bless ka mo sa mga kuan.
Yeah, mix up na ni siya. Na
Mix
pang
up
Ginoo, na pang kuan, everything.
Dahil
Ang
mag-joke.
trabaho, yes. Spiritual. Yeah, mix up.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye! Well done.